And good evening. Welcome back into the Event Center here at the Ranch in Loveland, 1A State Basketball Semifinals. I'm Ben Bleck. On the girls' side, somebody's going to meet Norwood for the state championship. Will it be the number 5 Pawnee Coyotes at 21-2 or the number 1 Simla Cubs at 24-0? The teams being introduced on the starting lineups here on the pregame show, brought to you by MB Equipment, locations across Northeast Colorado, Burlington, Holyoke, Sterling, Ray, and Yuma, MBEquipment.com. Nothing runs like a deer. Let's meet the starters for the Simla Lady Cubs in this contest. They're the home team and will be in the white jerseys. The Simla Lady Cubs head coach Al Snyder will start number 11, JC Digby. She's a 5'6 senior. Number 20, Megan Toney. She's a 5'7 senior. Number 23, Samantha Protzman. She's a 5'11 senior. Number 30, Kenzie Mitchell. She's a 5'10 junior. And number 31, Marilyn Alexander. She's a 5'11 junior. The road team in this contest will be the Pawnee Lady Coyotes, and head coach Laura Hodgson will start. A 5'11 senior, Kaylee Malcolm. A 5'6 junior, Lindy Johnston. A 5'9 senior, Adele Cass. A 5'8 senior, Kaylee Hahn. And a 5'9 senior, Tasha Tim. The defending state champs are the Simla Lady Cubs, the Pawnee Lady Coyotes, here at the tournament for the 4th year in a row. And the biggest question for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes is how are they going to shut down this powerful Simla offense? This Simla offense has put up quite a few points this year, not played a whole lot of close games. Yesterday, they ran away from Kit Carson 58-29, while Pawnee ran away from Wiley 43-27. Tip-off brought to you by the South Platte Sentinel, online southplattesentinel.com. The tip is won by the Simla Lady Cubs. They'll have the first possession, and the 2 is up and no good from Kenzie Mitchell. Rebound down by Hahn for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes. Moving to the left of your video screen on CHSAA.tv, Kaylee Malcolm with the ball in the end line, gives it out to Lindy Johnston for 2 from 15. Rebound pulled down by Marilyn Alexander on the miss. JC Digby will turn. She'll push the floor out in front. The shot up, no good by Samantha Protzman. She's fouled by Tasha Tim. First free throw is up and good for Samantha Protzman. Simla Lady Cub team. Definitely bigger than Pawnee, but this Pawnee team, they just know how to win. This is a program that lost in the district championship to Marino and lost to Caliche as well this season, 2 Lower Platte League teams. Marino awaits the loser of this game in the 3rd place game tomorrow at 2. Traveling call on Simla, and Pawnee will bring it up the floor. Adele Cass swinging it out up top for Lindy Johnston. Back to Adele Cass, far side for 3, in and out. Rebound pulled down by JC Digby. She'll long toss out in front, trying to run the ball down is Kenzie Mitchell, and she can't. Pawnee's defense is one of those defenses that wants to make you get out of control. They run a very slow style of offense, however, as Adele Cass on the ball top of the key. Cass high float out up top. Lindy Johnson near side. She'll come for Hahn. Hahn stepping out. Moving it around the perimeter to the far side to Adele Cass. Cass back off onto the near side for Lindy Johnston. Hahn, long 2, up no good. Rebound pulled down by Kenzie Mitchell. She'll turn, toss it out in front, running the break. Out in front is Marilyn Alexander. Catches the baseball pass or the layup, up and good. The 5'11 junior makes first field goal of the game. Minute and a half in, 3-0 Simla. Adele Cass will walk the ball up the floor. Cass will give the ball off into the hands of Lindy Johnston. Johnston out to Kaylee Malcolm. Malcolm feeding it backdoor, looking for Tim. Tasha Tim rips it away, but then throws it away to Marilyn Alexander. She'll try and run, find the trailer in JC Digby. Digby with the cross, drop, baseline, she will go. Kick back out up top around the perimeter and top of the key. The pass will come to JC Digby. Simla's won 50 straight games dating back to last year when they went undefeated for the championship, trying to do it again this year. They cough the ball up on the inlet pass down low, stolen away by Kaylee Malcolm. Handoff will come to Adele Cass. She'll set the offense, give it up to Hahn. Hahn trying to drive baseline, kick it out to Cass. High pass, down low, Tim, too high for her to catch, and that will give the ball back over to the Simla Cubs. Out of the game comes Tasha Tim for Morgan Sanders. Mackenzie Mitchell will walk the ball up the floor. Mitchell feeds it on far side for J.C. Digby. She'll drive in the lane, floater two. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. Digby, the first free throw, up, no good. In spite of the fact Simla won by 30 yesterday, they really, to me, looked like they struggled. You have high expectations of an undefeated team sometimes. Sometimes they're a little bit unrealistic. Alexander gets her pocket picked by Kaylee Malcolm after coming down with the rebound on the second free throw, and Adele Castle bring it up the floor. She'll give it off to Lindy Johnson. Drop down far side, Kaylee Malcolm. Back out to Lindy Johnson near the top of the key to Adele Castle. 3-0, nearly 3 minutes in. Simla with the lead. Pass down low to the freshman, Morgan Sanders. She can't handle it. Looks at the scoreboard, brought to you by Bob Mullendore, your independent associate. Aflac representative. Get peace of mind and cash for when you're hurt or sick. Get you no quack. Call Aflac. 522-2309. Kenzie Mitchell brings the ball up the floor for the Simla Cubs. Her shot blocked by Malcolm. Second shot, no good. Rebound tipped out to Digby. They'll take a three. Top of the key, no good. Lindy Johnston with the rebound. Adele Castle turn and bolt up the floor. Cass driving into lane to the hoop. Offensive foul. Third foul whistled on Pawnee, and Tasha Tim returns to the game for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes, replacing Morgan Sanders. Kenzie Mitchell walked the ball up the floor. Mitchell swinging it off onto the far side. Into the hands of Megan Toney. Back up top for Mitchell. Mitchell down into the near corner for Marilyn Alexander. Back out up top. The ball moved around. Into the high post. Megan Toney with the two. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hahn. Hahn will quickly pass up the floor. And Adele Cass will set the offense up. Into the high post. Tasha Tim gets the ball poked free by Samantha Protzman. Back out up top for Adele Cass. She'll high float toward the corner. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Kaylee Hahn. Paul and Luann Tammer, the owners of West Pawnee Ranch Bed and Breakfast, and they congratulate the Coyotes on a fourth straight trip to the state tournament. The Bed and Breakfast open year-round, perfect for your unique Western holiday right across the plains and move cattle. Or create your own adventure. WestPawneeRanch.com. That's WestPawneeRanch.com. Pass by Kenzie Mitchell across the perimeter, stolen away by Kaylee Hahn. Out up top, Lindsey Johnson with the ball. She'll go high post 10, cast three up, in and out. Rebound, out of bounds off of Pawnee. Morgan Sanders will return to the game for Kaylee Hahn. I said in an earlier broadcast today, the south side of this gym has been really tough to shoot at. I thought it was because of the sun that was coming in. But now I'm looking down at the south side of the end, and it's really deep down there, and you've got one of those LED rotating scoreboards down there. It's completely dark at the north end of the floor. So it could create an interesting atmosphere as this game goes along. We're small schools. We aren't used to LED rolling scoreboards in our gym. Maybe at McDonald's. Del Cass will bring the ball up the floor. Top of the key, Lindy Johnson with it. Far side, Cass down into the corner. She will go for Malcolm. Malcolm's pass picked off. Long toss up the floor. Lindy Johnston can't handle the steal attempt as she poked the ball free from J.C. Digby. Hahn will return to the game. Lindy will exit. So Cass and Malcolm will now play guard. Tim, Hahn, and Morgan Sanders will be the baseline. Kind of nice when you're able to throw out a 5'11 guard or Pawnee. Near side, J.C. Digby with the ball. She'll move it around. High float pass, backdoor for Marilyn Alexander. Creates room. She was not only under the basket, she was behind the backboard. Stand straight. There's no way that she gets a good shot off there. Pawnee got aggressive. and committed the foul and put Marilyn Alexander on the line. First free throw up and good. Second free throw does not go. Adele Cass came down with the rebound, got tied up. Possession arrow stays with Pawnee. If you value low prices and a variety of high-quality vehicles, Lyman Chrysler Dodge Jeep should be your first stop, and it'll be your last. That's because when you visit Lyman Chrysler Dodge and Jeep, your satisfaction is their biggest concern. Stop by and see them just north of Lyman on Highway 71, or see their selection online at lymanchrysler.com. Hahn with the ball near side. High pass intended for Sanders, too high and out of bounds. That is 7 turnovers already on Pawnee. I don't think they've even taken 7 shots. Kenzie Mitchell will walk it up the floor. 4 shots, thank you. 3 far side, no good. Offensive rebound pulled down by Mitchell. She'll high float underneath for Protzman. Protzman high toss, back out up top for Mitchell. She'll swing on to the near side for Marilyn Alexander. Back out to Jessica George, who came in the game, drove right at Morgan Sanders, and she committed the foul on the shot. 4-0, 2:22 to go here in the first quarter. We just got done, me working for another radio station, and Carrie Sherman, who's keeping stats this game, covering the Sierra Grand Panthers, who make Caliche look slow. And we come into this one where it's a very slow tempo game. Second free throw up and good for George. It's the calm before the storm. Caliche's up next. Cass will bring the ball up the floor. Swing far side into the hands of Johnston. Baseline for Tim. Tim coughs the ball up, but then a travel on Jessica George as she tries to drive out of the corner. Malcolm inbound on the baseline. Malcolm trying to drop it in, and we get a foul on the pass intended for Adele Cass. That's the second foul on Simla with 2:08 to go here in the first quarter. Something. Coverage of the state basketball tournament on CHSAA.tv presented by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. They can handle auto, home, and life insurance with a locally qualified and knowledgeable agent. As Adele Cass drops a 3 far side. Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and Pawnee gets on the scoreboard, down 5-3 now. Underneath the bucket, J.C. Digby, her 2 no good. Rebound down by Marilyn Alexander. Put back up, won't go. Rebound down by Morgan Sanders. And Del Cass will turn and walk the ball up the floor. She'll feed it off far side, Lindy Johnston. Malcolm into the high post for Morgan Sanders. The freshman elevates for 2, no good. Rebound pulled down by Marilyn Alexander. She'll turn, toss it out in front. Kenzie Mitchell will feed it to Jessica George. George drives, 2 up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Lindy Johnston. And Del Cass going to slow it down as she walks past half court. She'll come near side to Lindy Johnston. Lindy. Bounce pass far side for Adele Cass. Cass puts it on the floor, stops, toss, back out to Lindy Johnston. 2 up, no good. Cass down with the offensive rebound. We're tied at 5. Almost a 6-minute scoreless streak for Pawnee to start the game, and now we're tied at 5, and we get a foul on the drive. It is not on Kaylee Malcolm on the shot. It is on Morgan Sanders on the follow-through. That's 2 for the freshman off the bench. First free throw up and good for Kenzie Mitchell. Kaylee Hahn will come back on for Pawnee, and on for Simla comes Megan Toney. Second free throw does not go, and Tasha Tim comes down with the rebound. Pawnee will turn and push up the floor. Far side, Malcolm gives the ball to Tim, gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That's the second foul on Jessica George. That's Tasha Tim. His first free throw, no good. 51 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Winner gets Norwood for the championship tomorrow. Second free throw for Tasha Tim will not go. Rebound ripped down by Samantha Protzman. Kenzie Mitchell will walk the ball up the floor. Mitchell swinging it near side, and we get an offensive foul on Samantha Protzman. The Simla, fan, there's one fan over there that really doesn't agree. The rest of the fans kind of neutral about it. I think it was definitely the right call as Johnston puts the ball down low for Tim. Tim gets it stripped away on the floor. The Cubs come up with a loose ball, and Jessica George will push the floor. George feeds the ball off near side. Gets it back up top of the key for three. Rainbow shot. Nothing but net on the wrong side of the rim. That was a Randy Meredith three. That one dusted the ceiling. Randy Meredith, our computer operator, is a reason he didn't play college basketball. It's because many college gyms that would take him are too low of ceiling. Probably couldn't shoot threes in Pawnee, huh? Ball brought up the floor by Lindy Johnston. Near side ball dropped and picked off by Simla, but then stolen away by Kaylee Malcolm. She ends up on the floor, kicks the ball up to Lindy Johnston, and banks it off the window, and that'll end the first quarter. Pawnee up 7-6 in spite of a 6-minute scoring drought here in the first quarter at the 1A state basketball tournament.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Simla Lady Cubs start the second quarter with a 2, up and good to make it 8-7 against the Pawnee Lady Coyotes. Winner gets Norwood for the state championship. Tomorrow night at 5:30, Adele Cass for 3. Boom! Deep 3, up and good. Gives Pawnee a 10-0 lead. All of their scoring has come in the last 2.5 minutes as they could not get anything going early in the contest. Second quarter brought to you on King FM by C&B Heating and Air. C&B Heating and Air there for all of your needs. Heating or air, 522-5800. Let their 50-plus years of experience work for you. Digby missed the shot. Adele Castle drive in the lane, throw it off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by Digby. She'll turn, she'll long toss out in front for Marilyn Alexander. Alexander stops, finds a trailer, and the 2 up and good for Kenzie Mitchell. Simla runs the floor very well. Ties us at 10, our first tie of the game. Second, 0-0 counts, doesn't it? Top of the key, 3, Adele Cass, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hahn, all right, and she'll put a 2 up and good. So Hahn takes the lead back for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes at 12-10. Quickly up the floor, the high pass, backdoor, 2 up, good. We're tied again. That was Marilyn Alexander on the shot. And Adele Cass will walk the ball back up the floor for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes. Cass moves the ball far side for Hahn, trying to feed it. Backdoor finds Morgan Sanders. Sanders to Cass, driving into the lane, loses the ball on the drive. Protzman comes up with it, gives it off to Mitchell, who then kicks it off to Malcolm. Cass driving, gets fouled. She'll go to the line. Since 1985, Gordon Insurance has been your full-service independent insurance agency. They have relationships with dozens of insurance companies that allow you to get the right price with the right service. Gordon Insurance can also cover anything from your house to your farm to your family or yourself. Get a quote today. Stop by one of 2 locations in Calhoun and Lyman. Gordon Insurance, a proud supporter of the Simla Cubs on CHSAA.tv, and wishes them luck this weekend. First free throw for Cass went down. Second, up and good as well. Make it 14-12, and Adele Cass has 10 of her team's 14. Beast mode tonight is Adele Cass. 2 minutes into the second quarter. Kenzie Mitchell, top of the key, near side 3. J.C. Digby, no good. Rebound pulled down by Protzman, put back up, won't go. Rebound ripped down by Tim, tied up by Protzman. Possession arrow Pawnee. Adele Cass will walk the ball up the floor. Cass facing the 2-1-2 Simla zone. Near side, Lindy Johnson back out to Cass for a 3. Boom! Woo! She is on fire. 13 of her team's 17. They're up by 5. Top of the key. Samantha Protzman with a high pass far side. Marilyn Alexander to Protzman in the lane. She makes a nice post move. Can't finish the shot though. Adele Cass with the rebound. She'll turn and run the floor. Feeding it out in front for Morgan Sanders. The big freshman driving into the lane got fouled by Marilyn Alexander. That is the 6th foul on Simla, so we're shooting free throws the rest of the way. Hahn onto the floor for Pawnee. George onto the floor for Simla. Malcolm Limbound on the baseline. Quick into Adele Cass. Off the window, no good. Rebound ripped down by J.C. Digby. Digby will turn and bring it up the floor. Digby drive, dish near side. Drive by George baseline. 10-footer up, no good. Hahn down with the rebound. She'll turn and push the floor out in front, feed it to Lindy Johnston. She double dribbled. She put it on the floor, trapped it against her belly, trying to cross it over, and then put it back on the floor again. That'll be a Pawnee turnover. That's 12 in the contest for them. 8 for Simla, or 9. 9 for Simla. As the ball's brought up the floor. Near side, J.C. Digby. Her pass into the high post for Marilyn Alexander. Knocks her own player down. Feeds far side. Shot no good from Megan Toney. Rebound down by Tasha Tim. Coyotes will turn and run the other way. Lindy Johnson on the far side. Malcolm out to Adele Cass. Near side, Lindy Johnson wide open for a 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Hahn. Bank back, no good. Tim down with the rebound. Fouled on the putback. Pawnee wins games on the glass. They are Windex women. And Simla's got to keep them off of the glass. Yes, wax on, wax off. They do that a lot, and a timeout taken by Simla. Lloyd Farms has been a proud supporter of the Pawnee Coyotes for many years. They specialize in commodities trading and custom cattle feeding with many investment plans. Call them for more information at 970-895-2289. That's 970-895-2289. Timeouts brought to you on King FM by Care Medical Auction, no, that's the old name. Physician's Choice Medical Auction and Home Supply. Providing the personal attention you deserve. Oxygen, nebulizers, walkers, wheelchairs, lift chairs, and braces. See Physician's Choice, 402 North 3rd Street in Sterling. Or call 522-7188. Kevin Schaefer was nice enough to write down all of our live reads for CHSAA.tv. Thankfully, I have Carrie Sherman to keep me organized because I brought my live reads written down for the radio on King FM. Don't have a clue where they went. I think I knew where they were for the first game yesterday. I wasn't even on air for the first game yesterday. We just kind of make it up as we go along, and we're very proud of all the sponsors on King FM and CHSAA.tv because, folks, this is about providing something that has never been provided before. Every classification in Colorado has video on CHSAA.tv, and, of course, King FM has been your staple for the last 8 years for high school basketball in Northeast Colorado. Tasha Tim to line, 4:24 to go here in the first half. Misses the first free throw. 17-12 Pawnee lead. Second free throw will not go. Rebound pulled down by Samantha Protzman. Kenzie Mitchell will walk up the floor. Mitchell, high float down low. She will go for Alexander. High pass out up top for Digby. Malcolm closed out on her. Force her to pull it up. George on the near side. She'll try and drive her past tip. Digby gets it in the high post on the far side. Backs out. Halfway through the second quarter. Looks at the scoreboard brought to you by Bob Mullendor, your independent associate Aflac representative. Peace of Mind and Cash Herder Sick. Call 580-3328. That looked way off out of the hands of Jessica George. And she bent it like Beckham and it dropped in. 17-15, Pawnee with the lead. Lindy Johnson, top of the key. High post, she'll go for Malcolm. Down low for Tim. 2 up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Samantha Protzman. She'll turn, she'll toss it out in front, finding Jessica George. George drives in, finds the trailer. JC Digby, 2 up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Adele Cass, and Cass is fouled as she tries to drive, and she'll go to the line for a 1-and-1. So we've had a soccer reference today. We've had an Archie the Comic reference today. That one never made it on air because I was laughing too hard. See what else we can work in today. I need to get Bob Backlund in there. There'll be a chicken wing somewhere. One and one for Adele Cass on the 18th foul for Simla. Front end's up and good. She got 12 yet. Make it 15. 15 of her team's 19. Pawnee's up 19-15 with 3:20 to go here in the first half. 2 up good, far side from Marilyn Alexander. Simla's keeping this a close game. Adele Cass will walk it up the floor. Cass onto the near side. Johnston, Sanders, back out to Lindy, far side Cass. 3 up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Malcolm, right back up she goes. Shot won't drop. Rebound pulled down by Digby. She's on a break up the floor. Back comes the Pawnee defense. Jessica George driving in, got bodied by Lindy Johnston, and that is the 7th foul on Pawnee, so free throws now for Simla. Is that Lindy's second foul in the contest, I believe? Jessica George. Front end of the 1-and-1, up no good. Adele Cass down with the rebound. She'll turn, she'll run the floor. Down in front, she'll feed it to Lindy Johnston. Lindy stops, drives across the top, far side for Kaylee Malcolm. Mack back up top for Lindy Johnston, near side for Cass. Cass long skip back far side. Mack baseline drop on. 2 up, no good. Cass down with the rebound. Put back up. Won't go. And she'll go to the free throw line. That's 3 fouls on Jessica George. Adele Cass, first free throw up and good. Jessica George will exit for Marilyn Alexander. Hahn exits for Tasha Tim. So they'll go big up front with Tim and Sanders. Second free throw for Cass, no good. About the only thing she's done wrong today. Protzman will bring it up the floor. 16 points for Adele Cass. And Protzman in the lane or 2, no good. Long rebound out to JC Digby. She'll back out. Swing on to the near wing for Megan Toney. Toney into the corner. Protzman back out for Digby for 3 in the tie. No good. Adele Cass trying to get the rebound. And got fouled by Protzman on the rebound. So we'll mosey on down to the other end of the floor for some more free throws. So that's the 10th foul on Simla. It's double bonus. In these uncertain financial times, it's important to have someone guiding you in the right direction. Ty Ament of Compass Financial available to do just that. He's the owner of Compass Financial. It specializes in estate planning, investment services, as well as IRAs and Roth IRAs. Don't leave your financial future to chance. Get help from Ty Ament at Compass Financial. Call him at 719-775-2816. Adele Cass missed the first free throw of the double bonus. Second free throw, it'll go. 21-17, Pawnee with the lead. 2:10 to go here in the first half. Near side with the basketball, Megan Toney. Toney out up top for Kenzie Mitchell. On to the far side for JC Digby. Digby Long skip comes near side, 2 up, no good from Kenzie Mitchell, and the rebound out of bounds off Morgan Sanders. Looked like she got poked in the face going for that rebound. Couldn't quite see where the ball was. Baseline inbound, Digby underneath the bucket, and Kenzie Mitchell misses her shot. A lot of contact. Cass out in front. She'll find Malcolm. She's going to pull out and find the trailer in Johnston. Near side for Adele Cass. Cass on the corner, back across the top. She'll go for Lindy Johnston. Back to Cass on the near side. Cass with 95 seconds to go in the half. Drive, spins, out up top for Lindy Johnston for 3. No good. Rebound pulled down by Protzman for the Cubs. She'll long toss, and Kenzie Mitchell will run the floor. Near side for J.C. Digby. Baseline drive. Digby goes. Shot up, foul. She'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on Tasha Tim. That's her second. Digby first free throw, no good. Hahn will enter in for Sanders. So Tim stays on with 2 fouls. For Pawnee, who, to be perfectly honest, really only runs a 6-player rotation. Second free throw does go down for Digby. Cut the lead down to 3. 21-18. Buck 15 to go here in the first half. Cass will bring the ball up the floor. Cass to Johnston on the near side. Lindy going down low. Malcolm back out to Lindy. Long skip far corner for Adele Cass. She'll drive baseline. Feeds it 5-hole. She shoots and scores. Tasha Tim couldn't catch that ball and went between her legs. So with a minute to go in the first half, Simla can tie with a 3. Going to talk about shooting percentage and foul trouble on the fastest halftime show in sports entertainment. That's been this game right now. It was the other girls' game, too. Near side with the basketball, Mikey Kornick for Simla. The 2 up, no good. Rebound tipped out, re-corralled by Megan Toney. She'll go back down low, shot no good. Get her own rebound again, give it off to Marilyn Alexander. Her 2 goes out. Rebound down by Adele Cass. 25 seconds to go in the half. Cass past half court with Malcolm. Malcolm back off to Adele Cass to Malcolm. Near side, Lindy Johnston. Johnston down low for Tasha Tim. Her pass is picked off by Megan Toney. Simla can get the final shot here in the first half. Kenzie Mitchell past half court. She'll go far side for J.C. Digby. Digby spinning. Back out up top for Kenzie Mitchell. She'll try and drive. 3-2. Digby 3. No good. And that'll end the first half. Pawnee goes to the locker room with a 21-18 lead on the defending state champs. We'll have the fastest halftime show in sports entertainment coming up next on your home for the 1A state basketball tournament.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold, your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
And welcome back into the fastest halftime show in sports entertainment. The Pawnee Lady Coyotes on top of the Simla Lady Cubs, 21-18 at half. I'm Ben Blecka. Halftime stats here for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes, 28% shooting. Simla, 23% shooting. Pawnee 6 of 21, Simla 6 of 26. Free throw line, somewhat of the difference, as Pawnee shot 6 of 12, just 50%, while Simla shot 5 of 13, just 38%. Marilyn Alexander leads the way with 6 points. Samantha Protzman has 8 rebounds. Adele Cass leading the way in both categories for Pawnee with 17 points and 9 rebounds. 14 turnovers for Pawnee here. They would have been able to pull away even further. 9 turnovers for Simla prevented them from doing much of their offense in this contest. Hang on to the ball more in the second half. Take smarter shots. Either team will be better. That's fastest halftime show in sports entertainment, brought to you by Signal Graphics, Broadway Plaza Shopping Center in Sterling. Signal Graphics there for all your business printing needs. Posters, business cards, flyers, other business signage. Call 521-9000. Get a quality look at a price affordable to you. Second half action coming up next on your home for the 1A State Basketball Tournament.
Thanks for meeting me here.
No problem. You know, Farm Bureau Insurance has local agents making this kind of thing real easy.
Well, your auto insurance has saved me a lot on old Becky here.
That's great. And since our headquarters are local, we'll be here for old Becky for a long time.
Harold, your dog swallowed the remote again.
Who's that?
Older Becky.
Oh. Ugh.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
He wasn't looking for a roommate, not even a four-legged one. But good things have a way of turning up. Wasn't long till they realized how much they relied on each other. There's power in a great relationship. That's why we take time to get to know each of our customers personally. Like Henry and Chance. Those relationships are the strength of our community bank. And that's the way banking should be.
Be an actor, writer, or scientist. With small class sizes and caring faculty, your great story begins here. Adams State College offers state-of-the-art classrooms and an adventure program that rocks your world. Our affordable tuition and close campus community enriches the lives of a diversity of students.
Helping you, inspiring you to be your very best. Adams State College. Great stories begin here.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
We head to the second half here in Loveland, and the Simla Lady Cubs tie it up with a 3 right out of the locker room. 21-21 is our tally. I'm Ben Blecka. The Pawnee Lady Coyotes, the 5 seed, had the lead by 3 at half and have the ball. Here's the second half gets underway. Brought to you by MV Equipment, locations across Northeast Colorado, Burlington, Holyoke, Sterling, Ray, and Yuma, MVEquipment.com. Nothing runs like a deer. High tip by Tasha Tim to Kaylee Hahn. Near side, she puts the 2 up and good. Live video on CHSAA.tv as the ball is brought up the floor by the Simla Cubs. JC Digby out up top. She will go for Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell's pass picked up by Adele Cass. She'll turn. She'll run the floor. Cass feeding it far side. Lindy Johnson back out to Adele Cass for a 3. Boom! 20 points in the contest for Adele Cass. Puts her team up by 5 and a timeout by Al Snyder. Eggland has been serving the agriculture industry for over 100 years. And over that century, the landscape of the state has changed, but so has Eggland. Dedicated to providing a wide range of goods and services. Stop by the home office in Eaton and one of their 16 locations throughout Colorado. See them on the web, egglandinc.com. That's egglandinc.com. Timeouts brought to you on King FM by Physicians Choice Medical, Oxygen Nebulizers, Walkers, Wheelchairs, Lift Chairs, and Braces. See Physicians Choice at 402 North 3rd Street in Sterling or call 522-7188. Simla Lady Cubs winners of 50 straight games. After their win yesterday, only 6 games in that stretch have been decided by less than 30 points. I guess yesterday counts. That was 29 points. So 7 games in that stretch have been decided by less than 30 points. They've not been close by many teams at all. 2A Peyton had them within 2, and Flagler had them within 4. That's about it. They're only single-digit games of the year as Lindy Johnston steals the pass out of the Simla timeout and then gets the foul as she tries to drive the floor. Norwood awaits the winner. It took an overtime win over the Merino Lady Rams earlier tonight, 51-48. Everybody expected Merino and Simla in the championship game. There's a possibility if the game were to end now, it wouldn't. We still got plenty of time left. But if there were a game were to end now, we'd get that matchup. But in the third place game, it's 26-21 Pawnee. Coyotes will inbound. Adele Cass catching the inbound pass. And she'll back it across the top. High float near side. Malcolm out up top for Lindy Johnston. Johnson puts it on the floor and gets fouled by Jessica George. That's 4 on Jessica George. Really, in neither game of this tournament has she given herself a chance to get going. Very aggressive defensively. She didn't make the starting lineup tonight because of the foul trouble yesterday. And now she's going to take a seat for a while with 6:45 to go here in the third. Kaylee Malcolm will inbound. Malcolm drops it into the near corner for Lindy Johnston. Lindy will drive across the top. Baseline, try and put the floater up, get her own rebound, out to Malcolm, 2 up, no good. Rebound tipped around and chased down by Protzman. She'll turn, push the floor for the defending Lady Champs. She'll push it down into the paint for Megan Toney, who loses the ball out of bounds. There's a serious amount of pink behind us. I just noticed that. I hadn't turned around to look at the Pawnee crowd. It's a wave of pink. Feel like it's October again and I'm running the pink out. Ball brought up the floor by Adele Cass. She'll drive into the lane. That's a double dribble. She trapped it against her thigh and she was moving too fast for her dribble. So Simla Lady Cubs will come back and set the offense up with Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell floating it far side for J.C. Digby. Ball dropped down low for Marilyn Alexander. Nice 2, up no good. Rebound down by Malcolm. She's stripped by Megan Toney. Gives it off to Protzman and she's fouled. That's the Simla team I expected to see. The team that won the state championship last year. Very aggressive defensively. Right off of rebounds, they immediately start swatting at the ball. First free throw up and good for Samantha Protzman. Cuts the lead down to 4, 26-22. Second is no good, so the score stays 26-22, but Marilyn Alexander steals the rebound. 2 from the free throw line, up and good. Kenzie Mitchell gets the inverted three-point play to make it 26-24, and Laura Hodgson takes a timeout for Pawnee. Paul and Luann Tammer, the owners of West Pawnee Ranch Bed and Breakfast, and they congratulate the Coyotes on another trip to the state tournament. The Bed and Breakfast open year-round, and it's perfect for your unique Western holiday. Right across the plains, move cattle with the Tims, and create your own adventure at westpawneeranch.com. That's westpawneeranch.com. Both these teams at the state tournament in volleyball. And now both at the state tournament in basketball. Pawnee had never been to the state tournament in basketball until 4 years ago. They hadn't been to volleyball until 4 years ago. Del Castle bringing up the floor as the special senior class has done a lot of great things for this program. Top of the key, Adele Castle with the ball. She'll try and drive. Across the top onto the near side, Malcolm to Lindy Johnson down in the corner. She'll look for the freshman, Morgan Sanders. Sanders spinning, putting it on the floor. Out to Tasha Tim from 8. Good. If you don't have the room and the defense is on you, if you got 2 on you, somebody's open. Morgan Sanders found her. J.C. Digby will bring it up the floor. She'll go top of the key to Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell onto the far side for Megan Toney, 28-24 Pawnee. Down into the far corner for Marilyn Alexander. High pass near side. Digby along 2 off the iron. No good. Rebound down by Lindy Johnston. She'll turn and run the floor. Lindy on the far side. Try and drive. She'll spin to Adele Cass. Top of the key. Wide open for 3. No good. Rebound down by Marilyn Alexander. Quickly back up the floor come the Simla Lady Cubs. Kenzie Mitchell driving into lane. She'll put a high pass near side. Protzman 2 up and good. That's how you run a fast break. And Adele Cass will walk the ball up the floor. Cass set up the offense with 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Tim down underneath the bucket, off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by Samantha Protzman. Cubs within 2 can tie it this time up the floor. Kenzie Mitchell to J.C. Digby, top of the key. Digby will hand it off to Megan Toney. Toney back to Digby, now picked up by Johnston on the front end of that zone. Down in the corner for Protzman. Back out to Digby. High pass onto the near side for Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell, high float pass, and Tim swats the ball out of bounds. Looks at the scoreboard, brought to you by Bob Mullendore, your independent associate Aflac representative. Peace of mind and cash when you're hurt or sick. Get to know quack about Aflac. Well, 522-2309. J.C. Digby exits for Simla. Brett Smith on for state tournament action for her. Inbound pass goes to Brett Smith. She'll drive. She'll kick it off near side. Kenzie Mitchell for 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound pulled down by Adele Cass, and she's fouled. She now has a double-double in the game with that rebound. And the foul is the third on Simla in the half. Adele Cass will walk the ball up the floor. Cass into the high post. She will go for Malcolm. Cass baseline to Hahn. Her 2 no good. Rebound chased down by Protzman. Kenzie Mitchell will turn and bolt up the floor. Mitchell driving in the lane. High pass near side. Alexander back out up top for Mitchell. Mitchell onto the far side for Smith. High skip back near side. She'll come for Megan Toney. Toney and Malcolm pokes the ball free from Kenzie Mitchell. Rika Round. She'll drive in, and she's fouled. Her third. Her first. First free throw up and good for Kenzie Mitchell. If you value low prices and a variety of high-quality vehicles, Lyman Chrysler Dodge and Jeep is your first stop, and it'll be your last. On Highway 71 just north of Lyman, satisfaction is your biggest concern. See their inventory online, lymanchrysler.com. Wishing best of luck to the area teams in this tournament. 28 alls. Both free throws went down for the Simla Cubs. With 3:15 to go here in the third. Adele Cass will bring the ball up the floor. She'll give it off to Lindy Johnston. Johnston to Cass. Cass down in the corner for Hahn. Hahn looking for Tim, and she's fouled from behind by Samantha Protzman. That's her third. Malcolm will inbound underneath the bucket to Adele Cass, and a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Pawnee. Can't force it in there. Cass with the inbound pass. She'll come to Lindy Johnston. Back to Cass in the corner. Contested three, way off the mark. Lindy Johnston chased it down to Hahn, far side, and she traveled. Morgan Sanders will replace Kaylee Hahn on the floor. With 2:55 to go here in the third of a tie ball game. Winner gets Norwood for the state championship. Ball walked up the floor by George. Her pass down low, or by Mitchell, pardon me. Mitchell driving off the window, up and good. Nice drive by Kenzie Mitchell. She's starting to take over this game. Adele Cass will walk the ball up the floor. She'll drive, feed it off near side for Malcolm. Her two, up and good. Mack with the first field goal, ties it at 30. And Kenzie Mitchell walked the ball up the floor for the Simla Lady Cubs, defending state champs. Mitchell onto the far side for J.C. Digby for three, no good. Long rebound, chased down by Kenzie Mitchell out beyond the arc. She'll hand it off to J.C. Digby and reset. Far side, Kenzie Mitchell, back to J.C. Digby. She'll drive into the lane, high floater. Protzman, the intended recipient, it goes out of bounds off her. Kaylee Hahn will return to the game for Morgan Sanders. Laura Hodgson has gone to a six-player rotation. Afton Zedek and Sarah Vieira are just keeping athletic director Kathy Adams company on the bench. Usually they've seen at least 2 or 3 minutes right now, but staying with the six right now. $1:50 to go here in the third quarter. 30-30. Cass hands the ball off to Malcolm, back to Cass. Cass trying to feed it backdoor for Tim. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Simla Lady Cubs. Baseline inbound will come from Cass, and it's stolen away by Digby. Lindy Johnston went down, and Digby with a fast break layup up and good. Gives Simla the lead at 32-30 with 90 seconds to go here in the third. Adele Cass will walk it up the floor. Cass, stop, pop, three, short. Rebound tipped around and picked up by Kaylee Hahn. Hahn will give it back out to Cass, and she'll reset the offense. Drive into the heart of the zone. The floater two up, no good. Rebound down by Marilyn Alexander. She'll turn, toss it up the floor for Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell driving, dropping off far side for Digby. Looking for a multi-possession game for the first time in quite some time either way. Two up, no good. Rebound down by Kaylee Hahn. She'll outlet out to Lindy Johnston, who thought she had some room to run, but nobody with her. So she backs out, and she'll run the half court with 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Lindy Johnston with the ball far side, out up top for Malcolm. Near side Cash, she'll stop, drop a three. 33-32. Lady Coyotes take the lead back. Ball be walked up the floor, and the offense will be set up by Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell, high floater near side Digby, feeding it underneath the bucket. Marilyn Alexander trying to get it back. Shot no good. Rebound pulled down by Megan Toney. She'll toss it out onto the far side for Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell drives, float baseline. Two picked up. Block shot by Tasha Tim. Rebound down by Cass. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Cass pushing out in front for Lindy Johnston to the hoop. Layup up and good. Back up the floor comes J.C. Digby. 4-3-2. Digby out to Marilyn Alexander for three. No good. And we head to the fourth quarter. Pawnee on top of Simla. 35-32. That's what the semifinals are all about on your home for the 1A state basketball tournament.
I'm ready to switch over to Farm Bureau Auto Insurance.
Great.
Wait, my old insurance agent is offering me a safe driver discount if I stay.
We got you down for that.
And a multi-line discount.
That too. You know, some insurance companies don't give you your discounts until you try to switch, whereas we give you all the discounts you qualify for automatically.
Awesome. Done.
Hey, hi.
Your old agent?
Yeah.
Awkward.
Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance.
Head to the fourth quarter, and the Pawnee Lady Coyotes leading the defending state champion Simla Lady Cubs 35-32. Fourth quarter is brought to you by Agland. Serving the agriculture industry for 100 years. Over that century, the landscape of the state has changed. So has Agland. They're committed to providing a wide range of goods and services at one of their 16 locations throughout the state. Their home office in Eaton. Visit them on the web at aglandinc.com. We get a kickball by the Pawnee Lady Coyote defense. Quick inbound pass, and Marilyn Alexander tipping the ball to the hoop. No good. Rebound pulled down by Tim. Castle turn and push the floor. She'll drive into the lane. She'll spin. Kick back out to Lindy Johnston. Drag out to the high elbow for Malcolm for 2. It's good. Kaylee Malcolm will bring the ball up the floor. Far side with the ball is, gotta get to my right roster here, Kenzie Mitchell, and a timeout taken by Simla. Since 1985, Gordon Insurance has been your full-service independent insurance agency, and they have relationships with dozens of insurance companies, allowing you to get the right price for the right service. Gordon Insurance can also cover everything from your house to your farm to yourself and your family. Get the quote today. Stop by one of their 2 locations in Calhoun and Lyman. Gordon Insurance, a proud supporter of the Simla Cubs. For the Pawnee Lady Coyotes, mentioned they were at state volleyball. They want a rematch with Norwood because Norwood swept Pawnee on Saturday at state volleyball, forced them into the tiebreak where they got defeated. For Simla, they got knocked out in the semifinal round. They are the defending state champs here at the basketball tournament. Both these teams with some recent history here at this tournament. Pawnee wants to know what it feels like to hoist that gold ball. Adele Cass will walk the ball up the floor. She'll set it up with 7:05 to go here in the fourth. Up by 5. Hahn, high post, Malcolm, Tim, low block. Up and good on the layup. Throws that lead out to 7, largest of the game for Pawnee. Digby has the ball on the far side. She'll go out to Tony. 2-3 zone defense for Pawnee. On the far side, Kenzie Mitchell. She'll kick it up top of the key for J.C. Digby. Digby high float on the near side. Back up top. Digby trying to drive. Stop, pop, 3. And a foul on Kaylee Malcolm on the shot. She got the ball. It's not the block hand that was the issue. It was the offhand that made the contact, and Mitchell drew that one. Or pardon me, Digby, and the 5'6" senior misses the first. Knocks down the second. And onto the floor for the Simla Lady Cubs will come Jessica George, who has 4 fouls. Third free throw. It'll go, so 2 of 3 on that 3-foul shot. And cuts the lead to 5, 39-34 Pawnee, under 6.5 to go. Lindy Johnson, top of the key, feeding it to Kaylee Hahn near side. She can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Working adults can earn that bachelor's degree without interrupting homework or life. Study online, Adams State Distance Learning, adams.edu. More than 20 areas of studies, programs for you to look at. Go to adams.edu. Megan Tony has the ball up top of the key. She'll hand it off near side, Jessica George. George, out up top, she will go for Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell, driving, draws the foul. She'll go to the free throw line. It's 4th foul on Pawnee. 4 fouls called on Simla as well, and the 3rd on Kaylee Malcolm. First free throw, up and good for Kenzie Mitchell. Morgan Sanders will come on for Kaylee Hahn. The 2 bigs are what helped Pawnee pull away in the first half, on the floor together. Second free throw, it'll go as well. So with 6 minutes to go, Pawnee's lead has been cut to 3 by the defending Lady Champs. Adele Cass will have the ball at half court. She'll drive, get her pocket picked by Kenzie Mitchell. Mitchell breaking up the floor to the hoop. Shot up, altered by Lindy Johnston. And quickly up the floor come the Coyotes. Adele Cass driving into the lane. She'll spin. Lindy Johnston gets her shot nearly blocked. Offensive rebound by Tasha Tim. Put back up, no good. Sanders cleans the glass. Put back is up and good. Pawnee fans wanted a missed foul there, and then an offensive foul by Kenzie Mitchell as Lindy Johnston stepped in, and Kenzie Mitchell, who'd lowered her shoulders, knocked her flat. Megan Toney will re-enter the game for Marilyn Alexander. Kaylee Malcolm with 5:20 to go, up 41-36. Will walk the ball up the floor. Adele Cass crossing half court. Cass driving near side. Ball poked away. She'll try and drive baseline. Kick it into the corner for Malcolm. Mack pulling out. Top of the key. She'll go for Lindy Johnston. Lindy drives, dropping, and the ball is picked off, and a foul whistled on Morgan Sanders. It's her third. Lady Coyotes trying to spring the upset. Ball be walked up the floor by Kenzie Mitchell. She'll swing near side for Jessica George. George, the pass over to Megan Toney. Toney onto the near wing for J.C. Digby. Digby backs out. She'll give it off far side to Samantha Protzman. Protzman, 4.5 to go, will drive back onto the near side for J.C. Digby. Digby puts it on the floor. She'll drive, baseline, shot altered by Tim. Also, so was her body. So J.C. Digby, one of the seniors on this team, will step to the free throw line. In these uncertain financial times, it's important for someone to guide you in the right direction. Ty Ament and Compass Financial are there to do just that. Ty Ament is the owner of Compass Financial. He specializes in estate planning investment services, including IRAs and Roth IRAs. Don't leave your financial future to chance. Get help at Compass Financial, 719-775-2816. 41-37 the tally after the free throw exchange. The Pawnee Lady Coyotes take it back. Lindy Johnston past half court. She'll give it off to Adele Cass. Cass driving. Baseline. Puts it two up. Good. Whew, she muscled that up. She's been negated in this second half, but able to muscle that one up. And halfway through the fourth quarter, throw the lead back out to 6. Inside, outside. George, 3. No good. Rebound tipped around right to Lindy Johnston. Lindy will hand it off to Adele Cass. Cass will walk it up the floor. Cass fouled by Kenzie Mitchell. Not necessarily a bad foul to give right there. If you're going to have to expand this game, you had one to give. If you're going to give one, give it hard. Malcolm will inbound. She'll get it into Lindy Johnston. Drop down into the corner for Adele Cass. Out up top, she will go for Mack. Then back off to Cass. Cass puts it on the floor. She'll drive near side, baseline. Trying to spin. She'll stop. Drop a 2 from 6. Nobody picked her up. So she took the 2, and it looks to me like Megan Toney, Kenzie Mitchell took a shot right in the gut. I didn't see who caught her. She's okay with 3:25 to go. Pawnee up 8, trying to get into that state championship for the first time in school history. Simla Cubs see the ball tipped out of bounds. Marilyn Alexander back onto the floor. She was huge on the glass in keeping this close in the first half in spite of the poor shooting. Quick inbound pass to Alexander. Hoop and harm right over the top of Tasha Tim. 4 fouls on Tasha Tim, and Morgan Sanders is going to come in for her, I would believe, or they may bring both bigs in. No, they're going to replace Tasha Tim with 3:16 to go. 7 fouls on Pawnee, so free throws the rest of the way. It's an and one for the 5'11 junior Miller and Alexander. Free throws up and good. The lead cut down to 5, 45-40. And a timeout by Pawnee. Lloyd Farms has been a proud supporter of the Pawnee Coyotes for many years, specializing in commodities trading and custom cattle feeding. Many investment plans are available. Call them for more information at 970-895-2289. Winner will play at 5:30 tomorrow against the Norwood Lady Mavericks. Loser will play at 2 against the Merino Lady Rams. Our final game of the night will be Caliche and Walsh. Sierra Grande awaits the winner of that one as they ran all over High Plains. Simla Lady Cubs and the Caliche Buff Boys, defending champs, both in the field, and the Akron Lady Rams hoping to be able to bring home a title to Northeast Colorado. They just beat ECA 47-40, and they will take on Paonia for the championship. Rematch from 2 years ago for that title tomorrow. Lindy Johnston will bring the ball off the floor for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes. With 3 minutes to go, Pawnee up by 5 on the defending champs who have won 50 straight. Handoff will go to Adele Cash. She'll drive, kick it out to Hahn in the far corner. And Laura Hodgson is calling for everybody to back out and kill some time here. Pass out to Lindy Johnston. Lindy will kick it off near side, and she traveled before she passed it on. For a team that runs motion but not ball control motion, when you're asked to do it, some mental miscues may arise. Did there. Kenzie Mitchell will walk it up the floor for Simla. Swing onto the far side for J.C. Digby. She'll drive. She'll stop. High float. Out to Kenzie Mitchell. Her 2 up. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Marilyn Alexander, and out to George. Mitchell will drive back baseline. Her 2 up, no good. Rebound tipped around, pulled down by Alexander. Lindy Johnson nearly comes up with the steal. Digby drives, blocked by Adele Cass and out of bounds. 2:13 to go. Score stays 45-40, and Tasha Tim back on for Morgan Sanders. 4 fouls for the senior post. Inbound for Digby, right into the lane, and the shot no good for Kenzie Mitchell, but she got fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Lindy Johnston picks up the foul. That is her 3rd. It's the first free throws up and good for Kenzie Mitchell. Gets it within 4. Second free throw. It'll go as well. 1 possession game. Timeout by Al Snyder. Coverage of the state basketball tournament on CHSAA.tv, presented in part by Colorado Farm Bureau Insurance. You can handle your auto, home, and life insurance needs locally with qualified and knowledgeable agents throughout the state. Real service, real people. That's Farm Bureau Insurance. Simla down to 1 timeout. Pawnee still has 3 remaining. Pawnee, the team in control, up by 3. That being said, 45 is not enough to win this ball game. I think you got to get to 50 if you're Pawnee to win this ball game. It's similar with the time that's left on the clock and the shooting percentage they have tonight. Historically, they shoot a whole lot better this season than what they have tonight. They've just not done it tonight. And they're moving to that end of the floor that everybody has had trouble on, that south end of the Budweiser Event Center all day today. Yesterday it was fine. Today it's just been out. Second half free throws. Pawnee hasn't even taken a free throw. Simla's 11 of 14 after the first half disparity went all Pawnee. Baseball pass into Lindy Johnston. And she'll back out. Tasha Tim puts it on the floor. She'll hand it off to Adele Cass. Kick into the corner for Hahn. Out to Cass. Loose ball, and Cass can't save it. And it's a turnover back to Simla. So the Cubs can tie with 2:02 to go with a 3 this time up the floor. Kenzie Mitchell sets up top of the key. She'll swing near side into the hands of J.C. Digby. Digby pass out up top, stolen by Kaylee Malcolm. Lindy Johnston swatted it off Jessica George. Nadell Castle walk it up with a $1:45 to go. Driving into the lane, she'll feed it backdoor. Tasha Tim for the layup, up and good. Pawnee back up by 5, 95 seconds to go, and the final Simla timeout of the game is taken. Pawnee hasn't even played for a state championship in school history. This is just their 4th year at state, their 4th in a row, mind you. But as that co-op between Pawnee and Briggsdale for so many years, their girls programs had never made it to state. But here in 2012, last year, they were here and were on the consolation side. 2010, they beat Briggsdale, finishing 3rd, I believe. And then they finished 5th their first year here in 2009. 5th, 6th, 3rd are their tallies, I believe, in the tournament. These seniors want to have the opportunity to play for a championship. Norwood awaits in 1 minute and 34 seconds. Simla will have the ball in the half-court set. They want to try and defend their gold ball. J.C. Digby will inbound, and Kenzie Mitchell will set the offense up. Mitchell onto the near side. Jessica George, far side. Digby, 3, short. Rebound pulled down by Lindy Johnston. Lindy will hand it off to Adele Cass. Cass will bring it up the floor. Past half court she goes. She'll stop. She'll back it out to Kaylee Malcolm. Mack will hand it off to Adele Cass. Cass driving, dropping to Tim. 2 up. Good. Tasha Tim is opening this game up. That is 10 for Tim, and they're up by 7. A 3 from Mitchell, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jessica George. High pass down low, and the bad pass far side. Out of the post from Protzman, picked off by Lindy Johnston. 45 seconds left, and Adele Cass is fouled by Kenzie Mitchell. Adele Cass will step to the line. A North Central League team going to play for the championship for the 2nd year in a row if Adele Cass can knock these down. First free throw up and good. She had 17 at half. Second half hasn't been great for her. She has 28 now. She misses the second. 50-42, 40 seconds to go. Rebound down by Jessica George. She'll put up a 3, short. Rebound down by Malcolm. Malcolm will give it off to Adele Cass, and the Pawnee Lady Coyotes are going to end the winning streak of the defending state champs. Adele Cass feeds it near side. Hahn for 2, no good. Rebound down by Tasha Tim. 2 up, no good. And a rebound down by Simla. They'll push. J.C. Digby on the near side with 10 seconds left. I said it a little bit earlier. We expected Marino versus Simla on Saturday. We're going to get it. Just not in the game we expected. It's going to be the 3rd place game, and Pawnee's going to play Norwood in the state championship game tomorrow night at 5:30. Hahn with the ball under the bucket, gives it off to Cass, and Pawnee pulls the victory off and goes to the state championship for the first time in school history. 50-42. What a contest for the Pawnee Lady Coyotes. Ends a 50-game winning streak for the Simla Cubs. And Pawnee will face Norwood tomorrow night. Adele Cass, our reliable performer of the contest, is brought to you by Reliable Plumbing, 18423 Highway 6 in Sterling. Georgia and the staff are reliable, hence the name Plumbing and Heating Problems. Call 522-5592, and they will help you out with those problems. And Cass in the contest, 28 points, 12 rebounds, and I think 8 assists by my unofficial tally, 4 or 5 steals as well. And Pawnee is in the championship game. Woo! We got one more to go. I have enough boys to get through tonight. Caliche is coming up next against Walsh. We'll have that for you on your home for the 1A state basketball tournament.